Hello, good evening, viewers. Today I'm going to talk about understanding attention skills among children with or without disabilities. Now, when we talk of attention, is one aspect of the executive functioning skills. Attention is the child's ability to focus on a particular work without any distraction or any external stimuli. In other words, I'm to say that most of the time I hear some parents and certain teachers say that this boy is not paying attention in class. He is always distracted. He doesn't listen in class. He's always distracted in class, and so on and so forth. However, most of the students of such condition are labeled to be lazy, or they are not intelligent when it comes to schoolwork. And for that reason, most of the teachers leave the student just like that. They just leave them. And even parents, they leave their wards because they believe that a child has a problem and a child is not paying attention much. So students with attention problems are always distracted. All the time they are distracted. They lack concentration. And most of the time they are tuned out. So it is important that we use attention activities that will help improve the child's attention and concentration. That is very, very, very key. Most of the time we think that because the child is not paying attention to whatever we are teaching, and it means that it is the child's own doing. The child has intentionally don't want to listen, but that is not how it is supposed to be. Every child is capable of listening, but we as a parent or as teachers, we are supposed to use or devise different strategies to help the child have good concentration skills. It is very, very, very important. Distraction can come in many forms. That is it. We should understand that. Distraction comes in many forms. The child who is overly sensitive to sensory input, sensory input here, may over-respond to the slightest sound, texture, even sight, sometimes scent and taste or even motion. They respond to that, so they get distracted all the time. Children who are excessively distracted by their sensory needs will struggle to attend to simple commands. Simple commands they can't follow is because they are very sensitive to external stimuli, and we have to check that as parents or as individuals. Other children are able to keep it together in the classroom or home setting, yet their concentration is challenged. That is also another thing you would also want to also look at. Some students are very good when it comes to, talking and other stuff, but when it comes to concentration, there is a problem. Inattention can present as indifference, disregarded, forgetfulness, carelessness, disinterest, neglect, or even thoughtlessness. Kids might make mistakes or seem like they simply can't pay attention. When a child is struggling to complete tasks, there can be many reasons or many signs of attention issues. However, recognizing the connection between sensory processing and attention can be a key focus point. So what I'm going to do is, this is a very short 5-minute educational series that we are doing. However, next I will be talking about how to improve focus and concentration among children with or without disabilities. My name is Nathaniel Abi-Anda. Catch you next time on the 5-minute educational series. See you.